Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Gamers Nation 1234, the show where we talk about gaming news and sometimes go off topic, and we have fun with it. So we're gonna start the show. Today is our 50th episode.
Woo!
Our 50th episode. On the road to 100.
Yeah.
So yes, and also today is Halloween. But anyways, yeah, today's a Halloween episode, which technically, normally I would be wearing like a costume or something, but I don't have a costume, so unfortunately, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. So we're gonna start the segment with the introduce yourself, where we have everybody in the member introduce themselves. So we're gonna start it with it. So Thuggy, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Thuggy Plus. That's the first time, not the word. You can check out my channel and tweet me on Twitter. I am Thuggy.
All right, Lynn, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, this is Lynn, aka iPod 1 Reviewer, here with the Gamers Nation crew. Here for another episode. Kick back, relax, join in on the conversation. Leave your questions, comments. They will be addressed during the episode. And keep in mind that your questions and comments can make the show.
Yes, they can. And we got Bawse, Brooklyn Bawse. Introduce yourself.
Hello, Brian.
What's up, YouTube? It's Brooklyn Bawse. You already know who it is.
All right. So today is Halloween, meaning that it's the holiday of being scared or scaring people or going trick-or-treating or wearing an excuse to wear a questionable costume any other time of the year. But since this is a gaming channel, we're going to start with what was the most scariest game you played and why was it so scary for you? So, we're going to start with Bawse. Bawse, what was the scariest game you ever remember playing? And did you ever complete it?
Man, I would have to go to Resident Evil 2. I completed the game, by the way, but that was really the first sci-fi horror game that actually really scared me because it was really state-of-the-art at the time. I remember I had it for the PlayStation, and you just didn't know what was going to happen. You walk by a window, birds will fly through the window. Even when you're playing, I believe, Resident Evil Nemesis, you got Nemesis chasing you, and that's always exhilarating and getting your heart racing. And it was just really so exciting and really authentic. That was really the survival horror golden age to me so far. But that was the game that really done it for me. That was really the scariest game because you would play that by yourself at night in the dark with the TV on, and the only one in your room, and whatever happens to you just happens to you. So, Resident Evil.
So Resident Evil. All right, Lynn. What was the most scariest game that you've ever played, and did you ever complete it?
I don't play scary games, so I can't answer that.
But what was the game that did you ever play a game that you thought wasn't so scary but ended up being scary?
No.
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You don't even touch it?
No.
Have you ever played Resident Evil?
No.
Really?
No.
Wow. That surprises me beyond belief. I cannot believe this.
Why?
No, because I don't know. It just seems like you would like scary stuff.
No, I watch scary movies all day, but I do not play survival horror video games.
Okay. All right, Thuggy. What was was there a game that you play that scared you like beyond belief? And did you ever complete it?
No, I really don't have one that really scared me, but I do have some games that I have watched my brother play when I was a little bit younger that pretty much scared me.
What game was that?
I'm not sure what number it was, but it was a Resident Evil game. Only thing I know is getting a they jump through the windows or something like that. But I was scared. I used to watch my brother play that at nighttime, and also I used to watch him play a Silent Hill game. That game there just made me feel weird.
Oh my god. Me, I have a few games that kind of creeped me out. I remember the first game that I think really scared me was Splatterhouse for the Sega Genesis. Like, I was terrified. It was a guy who wore like this Jason mask and you're going to like this house or something. Like he looked. I don't even remember the story of it, but just the music scared me, and then the close-ups of the main character's face scared me, and I'm just like, oh my god, no, 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 no. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And then one time on my birthday, I remember that I was given Mortal Kombat 3. After I was hyping it up, I remember I went to the video game arcade and I played Mortal Kombat 3 on the arcade. And then I didn't have any problems with it. No problems with it. And you know, since this is an age without internet, when I was looking this stuff up, Mortal Kombat 3 scared the living crap out of me. Like, all the characters were scary because all of them were unrecognizable. Like, you know, you had the typical, like, Liu Kang, Kano, Jax, Sonya. But then you had new people like Sector, Cyrax, Sindel, Montaro, Shao Kahn. Well, even though Shao Kahn was in number 2. But I was scared of them. I was scared of them. I couldn't even complete Mortal Kombat 3. But then I grew up. Like, my parents bought that game for me on my birthday, and I had to fake being sick to avoid not playing it. And then I just didn't play it for a year. All my friends wanted to play it because it was the biggest game at the time, and I couldn't be in the same room as that game. I don't know what it was. It was Sindel that scared me, and it was Cabal that scared me because Sindel had the white eyes, and she flew, and then Cabal had that mask, and it was scary. And so I couldn't play. I couldn't play it for like a year, and eventually I started playing it, and I loved it, and I beat it, and I conquered my fear. So that was that story right there. Mortal Kombat 3 was my most scariest game ever. I don't know why though. Oh wait, we got a comment. Let's look at the comment. Ghost Trade.
Hey!
Gotcha! What an appropriate name for a Halloween episode. Let me get to it. Okay, he says scariest game I've ever played was the Teletubbies demo on the PlayStation 1. On a more serious note, I'm with Bawse, Resident Evil 2. I just picked up Alien Isolation. Looks like a good one, despite a few poor reviews here and there. Okay, yeah, Alien Isolation. We actually had a question for you, Bawse, because I think you were the one that purchased Alien Isolation, and I think it was Ghost Train that asked it, and he wanted to know like what our opinions was on Alien Isolation, and you know none of us played it, and I know that you mentioned a few, so I kind of mentioned that on the last episode, saying you know what like from what you said and stuff like that. But I don't know. So I just said personally for me it wasn't my thing. But I know that, you know, if you're a fan of the Alien series, it's a definite recommendation. Would you definitely recommend it to a person? Alien.
I would only recommend it to somebody that's looking for a sci-fi horror game that's true to the movie. If you're looking to blow things up, to kill aliens, or guts and gore and all of that, this is not the game for you. It's well paced, and it's not a frenzy crazy game. There's a lot of exploration, investigation. There's a story behind why this game is even made and why what you're going through is what you're going through. So I would recommend it for someone that has a lot of patience, someone that's looking for a good story, that enjoy the Alien movie. But overall, it's a really good game because it's scary. It's scary in the sense of when you think it's safe to come out from underneath a table and this thing comes behind you or just reappears and kills you. That's the scary part. But the AI on it is what's really impressive because you can't dictate where it's going to be, and it's not predictable.
See, yeah, it's crazy. It's just it's those games are really crazy. Just the whole like just coming out of nowhere or like the pressure's always on. At least from what I've seen, it looks like it's a great game. It just doesn't seem like something I would actually complete though. Um, but also speaking of more scary games, we asked other members usually on the episode that they couldn't be here today what their scariest game was. But so Trent from the Trent Network says that Silent Hill and one of the Tomb Raider games scared him really bad. But he doesn't tell me which. He just said a Tomb Raider game. Ms.K said Siren Blood Curse for the PS3. That was a scary game. Some other scary games, I guess, that were really creepy was Metal Gear Solid 2 on the second half of the game or towards the end. Or Metal Gear Solid in general. That's just creepy.
Metal Gear Solid? I don't know.
No, wait. Let me explain. Well, spoiler alert if you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 2. Do you remember towards the end of Metal Gear Solid 2 where like the codec goes crazy? And then the guy who's like your commanding officer starts to like tell you to turn off the game, it's hopeless, and then the game starts to glitch out a little bit, and then all of a sudden, it looks like the game is playing for you, and then like you have no control, and then it's like telling you to get ready to turn off the game, or that it's gonna erase your game and stuff. That is some creepy stuff. Like that was creepy. I'd say that Metal Gear Solid has its creepy moments. As an overall game, it's not scary. It just has creepy moments in there. But oh my god. I mean, there's just some stuff. Some crazy stuff. Eternal Darkness for the GameCube was freaking crazy. Silent Hill. I never really played a Silent Hill. I only played a demo to like the third one, and then I just like it wasn't enough to grab my interest. And Resident Evil. Oh God, I remember when I first played Resident Evil 3 for the first time, and in that first screen you play as Jill, and I'm trying to figure out the controls of the game, and then next thing you know, zombies are chasing me like, and I'm dead like instantaneously. Oh God! I'm like, oh my God! I'm trying to run, but back then they didn't run so fast. They just like kind of just. Oh, it's just the controls were like so awkward because it was so different from any other game that I played at the time, and I'm like, okay. Also, in response to your comment about Alien, Ghost Train says, perfect, big Alien fan here. So yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, I had to do it. All right, so we're gonna go into some regular news. We would actually be in the Halloween spirit, but I don't know. There's nothing really creepy. All right, so I guess we'll start with what could be considered scary news. All right, the new PlayStation 2.0 update came out this week. I believe it was on Tuesday. But the PS4 update may screw up in rest mode. So if you put your PlayStation 4 on rest mode, supposedly when you turn it on, you'll never be able to connect to the PSN, like, again, according to this update. Or that some people have claimed that it like bricks. Like once they turn on, you can't do anything. It's really bad. I haven't personally experienced any problems. I did put my PlayStation 4 in rest mode and things like that, but I never personally had a problem with that. Boss, have you ever had? Did you have any problems with your PlayStation 4 ever since the update?
No, honestly, I really haven't. I think it's only a selected few people that actually experienced that issue. Since I got the update, I mean, obviously you got the share feature and everything else. That's fine. The update, it's an update that we needed. Been waiting for a while for. But I think that you're gonna have a few people out the bunch. There's so many people that actually have a PS4. There's bound to have some type of technical error or some technical issue of just the amount of people that have the issue, have the console. You know what I mean?
Lynn, have you had any problems with your PS4 ever since you updated?
Still can't upload straight to YouTube.
Oh, okay, you can't.
Mm-mm.
Um, what you can call it? Oh God, I'm sorry. I know, Thuggy, you don't have a PlayStation 4, so I know that this question doesn't pertain to you. But how do you feel about problems on the PlayStation 4? Is it like really like just like do you not even want a PlayStation 4 at this point because of the amount of problems it has?
Well, usually when new system come out, I really prefer to get like a year after because by then the problems should all be solved by then. So I think it's best to get a next gen console like after a year is out, after a year when it has come out.
Speaking of a year before it has to come out, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are coming to their 1 year anniversary. So I guess that leads to the next question. Which wait, actually no, we answered this question before. Never mind. I was gonna ask um, like which console like completely did well, and obviously we're saying that PlayStation did sell well, but Xbox did everything else right. Um, Okay, so here's a play. All right, so here's the article. To get a little bit more into detail in this topic about the update, it says, generally speaking, being able to update your console software is a good thing. The latest PS4 update, for example, added share play features and even the long overdue YouTube app. The bad news is that such updates can cause their own share of bugs. In this case, the exact same PlayStation 4 update is preventing many users from exiting rest mode. Twitter and Reddit users are reporting that upon entering rest mode with the latest patch, you can't turn the PS4 back on. If this happens, the only option is to manually reset the system, risking...
Danny, what's up, man?
Oh, Denny's
Hi,
here!
boss.
Denny!
Oh my God, we haven't seen you in like 8 episodes. How you been?
A bit haunted.
Hunting.
After all, it's after all Halloween, so happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I know that
I
it's
don't-
not Halloween where you're at, though, right?
I still have Halloween like 4 minutes.
Halloween.
Have my Halloween today, but I've been feeling haunted the whole day. Creepy things
Haunted?
happens.
Like what?
Like keys falling down without anyone touching them,
Uh-huh.
and things moving away.
Like you're actually seeing things being moved away.
No, I put my cup on the table, and suddenly it's not on the table anymore.
That's creepy.
No, that's just
I know.
that's some scary stuff right there. I'm sorry.
And I know everything keeps falling. It's like not my day.
Oh my God. Well, that's just scary. I can't handle it. I can't handle it.
I know, and I'm so tired.
Me too, man. It's been one of those days, man. It has been. So, Denny,
Yeah,
I missed you, Denny.
we missed you, Denny.
I missed you all.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm so glad that you were able to make the episode, since it is the Halloween episode. So, it's a good time for you to be back. So, what is the most scariest game you've ever played?
Outlast.
Really?
Oh, goodness.
I mean, it was. You saw that yesterday. You
Yes.
didn't play it yet, and I was already scared. Guys, the game is just creepy.
See, yesterday we were trying to do. I wanted to do a video of us playing Outlast, and get our reactions out of it. But unfortunately, I couldn't have that happen because we were doing the share play, and Denny wanted me to play on his file, and I still have the game, and I could have just easily played it on my file, but I couldn't really. I couldn't do. I mean, I couldn't. We couldn't get the share play to work because share play is not perfect. So I couldn't play Denny's file. So I'm just like, and I'm not gonna restart the game for like the 5th time because I already restarted it a few times. But yeah. So sorry, and I needed to finish Sunset Overdrive. So yeah, and then a part of me was also a little too scared to do it. um. Oh, Ghost also commented on this. He said, which is actually what I was gonna actually mention. He said, oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm looking for the comment now. He said the PS4 Evolved Alpha has been delayed until further notice as well, and they're blaming the 2.0 update as the cause, which is true. Now, to add on to this comment that he mentioned, if you do happen to have if you were one of the people that were chosen to get into the Evolve Alpha, and you happen to own an Xbox One or a PC, a good PC that can run it, you can go to their website. I think you go to the code redemption fact or question or whatever it is, and then you're gonna put in your PlayStation code number there. You're gonna put your name and save the issue and whatever, and they will give you a code on the other console. So at least they're doing something. And then they said that they will be doing something about the delay. Whether it's extending it, whether it's doing something different, but yeah, this alpha was supposed to last until I believe Monday, and then that was it. But it just PlayStation's service just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And then to add on top of that, 7.9 million subscribers that PlayStation has on PlayStation Plus. 7.9 million subscribers, 10 million consoles sold, approximately. And 7.9 million of those users have that. And look at all those people that are having issues with PlayStation Plus. It's just that, there's like, Denny, have you had any problems ever since you updated your PlayStation 4?
I haven't played my PlayStation 4.
See, that's the problem. That's the reason why people aren't getting like angry or upset, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people aren't turning it on.
I did play last night.
I know we played last night. We played some of that. We played some of that in
updated, and nothing changes.
Okay, so you haven't experienced any problems. I just recommend do not put your PlayStation on rest mode. That's all I'm saying. Just don't put your PlayStation on rest mode. I mean, I'm not saying it's happening to everybody, but just saying. Okay, this is okay. All right, we have another story here, which is technically scary news for fans of the Prey series. Prey 2 has officially been canceled. No more Prey 2. It's gone. No more. For those of you who don't know what Prey is this game that came out on the Xbox 360. I'm not sure if it came out on PlayStation 3, but I think it was an Xbox 360 game. And you played as a Native American man who doesn't really accept his heritage and doesn't believe in any of he doesn't believe in his religion. And one day a UFO comes and sucks him up into the spaceship, abducts him. And then he has to use the spirits of his ancestors to get through this UFO. As crazy as it sounds, it was an okay game. If you could never die in it. If you died, you just had to shoot some spirits, and then you come back to life instantaneously. There was no penalty for dying in the game. So what else? So how do you guys feel about Prey 2 being canceled? Did any of you guys even care about Prey? Did any of you guys even play the first one? We'll start with Bawse. No, you haven't? Okay, we'll start with Lynn. Lynn. So you don't care, or you never played? No, you don't care.
No.
Nothing? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, Boss. Did you ever play the first Prey, and does this matter for you?
Nah, I never played it before.
Oh my God. Okay. It's a very big sleeper hit. I was surprised that the sequel was coming. Denny, did you ever play the game Prey?
I've never heard of the game before.
Damn. This is a waste of a story. Thug, did you ever play Prey?
I never heard of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Bang goes that story. I thought that some people played it, but apparently it looked like nobody played it. All right, so we're moving. So we're moving on. Okay. Little Big Planet 3. Little Big Planet 3 is fully backwards compatible, and what that means is that any DLC that you've ever bought in any Little Big Planet game, on Little Big Planet Karting, Little Big Planet 1, 2, Vita, any of the Little Big Planet stuff, any DLC costumes that you have, whether you're PS3, PS4, you will be transferable into this game. So you have access to all your DLC. So that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's amazing that they're doing that. I'm so glad. I think this is the first ever, no, I could be wrong. The first ever like crossover DLC. I don't know, but so how do you guys feel about crossover DLC, like a fully backwards compatible DLC? And do you think other games should follow this? So we're gonna start with Thuggy. You're playing Fantasy Life. If Fantasy Life 2 were to come out, would you want all your DLC to transfer over to that?
Uh, I'm not. Well, it depends on the story. Like, if the story is related to the first one, then yeah. But if it's a whole different story, I would like to start fresh.
So you like to start fresh, but like let's say that you got like weapons or costumes. Do you feel like those should be transferred to the sequel?
Um, yeah, I guess if it's something that is no, if it's something that took a lot of work.
Hmm. All right. Lynn,
Yo,
how do you feel about Little Big Planet 3 being fully backwards compatible?
I like it.
You think
Even
that
though
that's
I
really
don't own a
cool?
lot of stuff from the previous one, but yeah, I like it.
All right, all right. Danny, I
Yes.
don't know if you own any Little Big Planet DLC, and I don't even know if you're getting Little Big Planet 3.
I don't even
Oh,
own the game.
okay. Do you
But
plan on getting Little Big Planet 3?
I don't know what the game is all about.
Teddy!
I
No.
just know that it's a puppet.
I'm sorry, Teddy. I'm so sorry. Ah, we need to share play with we need to share play Little Big Planet 3 with you, so
Yeah.
that you can experience Little Big Planet. Um. But anyway, how do you feel about anything that you download being transferred over to the PS? That something that you bought on PS3 gets transferred to PS4 and all your other games. How do you
I
feel
think
about that?
I think that's brilliant idea.
Mm.
It, it makes sure that you don't have to pay more money. And you get to
Yeah.
get everything you have.
All right. Boss. Um, Boss, how do you feel about this whole Little Big Planet DLC backwards compatibility? And do you think that this is just a start of other games possibly doing it?
I mean, I don't really follow the series. I've never really played the game. I know what it's about. I heard of it, but I mean, it doesn't really affect me. But I think that what they're doing is doing things that should have obviously been done when these consoles actually came out, allowing
Mhm.
some form of backwards compatibility to be enabled at least 6 months after the consoles have been released. But apparently they're not doing that. But this is showing us once again that they can create games that are backwards compatible. So I mean, it's a good thing if you're into it. It's something that you're looking forward to, enjoy. But to me, I mean, I'm not really interested in the game. But I wish that they make games that I am interested in, able to have the same functionality.
Hmm. See, that would be fantastic. I personally think that every company should do this. I think every company should be doing this in one way, shape, or form. It will definitely make people more comfortable about buying digital stuff. See, the reason why I don't buy DLC is because it's like once you play the DLC, it's like, or if you play a game or something, um, and you don't plan on playing it, again, even if you get the DLC for it. Like, for example, if Destiny comes out with a sequel, you would want everything that you got from Destiny, every DLC, to be transferable, even if it was on the PlayStation 5. I mean, like, seriously, it should just be a no-brainer. But, I don't know. Some companies just wanted to start fresh and, no DLC or anything like that. So I'm like, whatever. All right, let me check the comments, see if we got some comments on the episode. I think we do. Let's see, do we got any comments? All right. All right, so we got one from Thomas. How you doing, Thomas?
Hey, Thomas.
He says all DLC content should be backwards compatible unless it's completely different. Now, if it's a completely different experience, like, like if it's not like if it's a sequel to something, I say transfer. I don't know. It depends on the game. Like Little Big Planet, the only things that you can buy that are DLC are new characters, are not new characters, but costumes for your characters. And I personally own a lot, and I'm glad. And so this benefits me greatly, but it doesn't benefit anybody else. So let's move on. All right, Jenny, I have some good news for you.
Is it about the Smash Bros?
Yes.
Yay!
All my European viewers, all of our European viewers, anybody from Europe, if you guys are Super Smash Brothers fans, you will be happy to note that your game, instead of coming out on December 5th or 6th, I don't remember, but December 5th or 6th, is coming out on November 28th. You guys are getting it a week early. Congratulations! Yeah! So, Denny, how do you feel about it?
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
But that means that America gets it a week.
That's like 4 weeks now.
So, yeah. It's like, yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, it's going to be so soon. It says the only bundle who released worldwide hasn't changed is Smash Brothers is the Mario Amiibo bundle, which is still down for what? Okay. The new date also ties in with the launch of Nintendo's first wave of Amiibo, which is due to arrive in Europe on the 28th of November. 12 figurines will be initially available: Mario, Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Link, Fox, Samus, Wii Fit Trainer, Villager, Pikachu, and Kirby and Mark. The second wave of Amiibo will follow on the 19th of December, including with the latter lineup and 6 more characters: Zelda, Diddy Kong, Luigi, Little Mac, Pit, and Captain Falcon. I am so happy that they did this. That means that, Denny, we don't have to wait 2 weeks to play the game together. We just gotta wait a week.
Well, remember that some of the amiibos will also be hard to get. So like if you don't pre-order them and get them, once they're out because they're making room for other amiibos, newer amiibos, or the more prominent amiibos.
I do not like that.
I don't either.
I don't like that.
Because you don't know which amiibos.
I already know what amiibos they're getting rid of. Just by the guess. Just by the popularity of the character, I can already tell you which amiibos are going. Wii Fit Trainer is going to be one of those limited editions. And Villager is going to be one of those. But the main lineup, like Mario, Peach, Pit, Link, Fox, they're going to stay there for a long time. Marth may go. Like, he just may go. That's another limited edition character. Little Mac may go. I don't know. I don't like that. I mean, why would they do something like that? I mean, look, see, I told you these things are going to be worth a lot of money because they're limited edition, and the moment that they're sold out, Like, you can't buy Wii Fit Trainer or Villager or Marth on Amazon. They're
Wow.
like you can't. They're impossible. They're sold out. You can't
Are
get.
they? I should have
You
kept them
can't.
when I had them.
You can't pre-order them. You cannot pre-order. I tried to see if I could pre-order them. They said that we'll let you know when there's more in stock.
Oh well.
So they're sold out. So you're lucky if you guys are interested in the whole amiibo thing and things like that. Make sure that you guys go out to your stores day one and try to get them. Like, try to get them. But yeah. Okay. Hold up. Oh my God, I feel so unprepared today. So unprepared today.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Alright, so what games do you want to see the amiibos be used in besides the ones that we already know about?
Okay. I guess we can ask the panel one by one. I'll save mine for last. So, Boss, I don't think you're planning on getting the amiibos or even Super Smash Brothers, but let's just say that, you know, not since amiibos can be used in other games. Would you what game would you want to see them be used in besides Mario Kart? I don't know. Like, would you like to see them be used in like Mario 3D World?
Yeah, I think that would have been cool if you could use like Link in Mario 3D World. So yeah, I think you got a place. I mean, I won't be collecting them and buying them, but you know.
Okay. All right. Denny.
Yeah.
What game?
I see two Denny.
What?
I see two Denny.
Oh, we have two Denny. He's a clone. Hi, Denny.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Denny. What games do you want to see amiibos on? Like, they're coming to Mario Kart.
All of them?
Well, no, like Mario Kart, there's Link, probably the Villager. And then for Hyrule Warriors, it's just Link.
But wouldn't it be fun if you can play Pokemon in Mario Kart? That'd be so funny. Seeing a
Oh my
Pikachu
God.
on your card.
See, that's what I want them to do. I want them to do. I want them to put all the Nintendo characters from Smash Brothers and put them into Mario Kart, and I wouldn't mind at all. But I know that there are people out there that say, no, that's what makes Mario Kart unique. It's called Mario Kart, not Smash Kart.
Oh, screw them.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there are people that are entitled to their own thing and whatever
Yeah,
they
but
want.
what if you have the option to have one space that's empty and you put your amiibo on it, so your amiibo comes out?
It's gonna
You
take
can-
forever for something like that to
You
happen.
can only play the character when you have the amiibo itself. That would be fun.
That would be cool, like putting. Go ahead.
That's the way that they don't complain anymore. Then.
Yeah, I see your point. But
I would love to see amiibo characters in Mario Party.
oh yeah, they're gonna have amiibos for that.
All of them?
Not all of them. So far, it's going to possibly be Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Peach, maybe Rosalina, and Bowser.
But they are Mario characters.
Yeah, because it's Mario Party. So and Donkey Kong. So, I mean, at least that's my guess. I'm not. I mean, they could be adding other characters. I don't know.
Donkey Kong makes sense because he has been with Mario in the game.
Yeah, he has. He's been in Mario Party. Yeah, he's been in previous Mario Parties that I remember. I think so. Yeah. Yes.
I have a game of it. I would like to see them also in Yoshi, the world of Yoshi, Woolly World.
Yeah, that's gonna be. They said that the Yoshi amiibo figure will work on that.
Oh, and I also like to see it in Zelda World.
I'm pretty sure that they're gonna make Link available in that. And same thing with the Star Fox one. They have that and everything, and you got the amiibos. I'm sorry.
Name it not that appealing, I think.
What are amiibos? Okay, we gotta let them. We gotta let them know. Amiibos. They spell it like this: AIIMBOS. That's amiibos.
I thought it was
I'm
AMIIB.
sorry, AM. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah, AMIIBOS, amiibos. And what they are is that they're little figurines that have a chip underneath that you put on the gamepad on your Nintendo,
Wii U.
Wii U, Wii U, and in the future 3DS. And what it does is that it transfers like a figure character, like kind of like Skylanders. You put the character in there. In Super Smash Brothers, they're used as you can train them up, and they learn by seeing you fight, watching you fight, and how you fight, and then it learns how to counter your fight. So it's a really good sparring partner. It plays better than a computer. So yeah, so it's a good sparring partner for if you don't have any friends. It's also one that, like, let's say that you're not good at the game, and you want to beat your friend really really bad. Just train your amiibo to level 50, and then just have him fight against your friend and see what happens. I mean, you can do that as well. You can also throw in amiibos in the mix. Also, what they're used the same way in Mario Kart. I'm assuming is that you can use the amiibos um, by having them be like ghosts kind of in the game that they learn by racing you, and then they learn new tricks and to get faster and faster and faster. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Um. Oh my. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to add? Like that? Any articles that they want to talk about? Something that happened in the gaming world?
Do they still have that news about that? I don't know what it's called, but it's something like a headset, but you put it on your head, and it's like a 3D world.
Oh, the Oculus Rift or Project Morpheus.
Yeah, for the PlayStation.
There hasn't been anything. There hasn't been any new news on it. At least not that I know of.
So they didn't cancel it or something like that.
No, they didn't cancel it, but you know it's not going to be coming out anytime soon. Maybe next E3 they'll let us know. They'll let us know something, but I don't know. A new Final Fantasy 15 video has appeared online showing you how big this game really is, and it's huge, like huge. We're talking about a Skyrim, maybe even possibly way bigger than Skyrim. Like this is huge. Like we're talking about, this world is huge. Like wherever you see on the map, you can go to it. You can climb the mountain. Oh my God, I was so amazed. And anybody who hasn't seen it on this episode, you guys have to watch it just to see how beautiful and how detailed this game is. Like, and it's just, this is 8 years in the making, going on 9. It's amazing. It's just amazing, and it blows my mind. And even though the video is just them walking around in different places, it's just showing you how vast it is, like how vast the world is. And they're not fighting, they're not doing anything, they're just walking or running or whatever. And you just have to look at it just to understand just the amount of effort that was put into this, and it's just oh God, it's so beautiful. Did anybody else see this video? Thuggy, you said that you saw a little bit of it, but you didn't finish it. Lynn, did you see this video?
No.
You didn't? Bawse, did you see this video?
No.
Denny, did you see the video?
What video?
The Final Fantasy 15 video.
No.
The new one that came out today.
Nope.
No? No?
Nope.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to send the link to you guys like after this podcast is done, because you guys can see it, and I'd be very very excited to hear what all of you think. Um. Okay. There's. I don't know. I don't know if I should bring this up, but maybe this will be an interesting topic. Nintendo partners with Playboy. Um. I guess to promote Bayonetta 2. Now, I'm not 100% on this story. So if anybody knows this story, I'm pretty sure somebody else on this panel knows more than I do. So if anybody wants to explain exactly what this is or what the deal is, if you guys care to share.
Yeah, well, basically what they're doing is they're basically using Playboy model as, a backdrop to the Bayonetta game by having them pose with, iconic stilettos with the guns and the outfits that Bayonetta character would wear, and actually promoting the game that way as well in their Playboy, I believe, magazine as well. So I did a video about it. You guys can check that out. But I think that it's poor in taste on Nintendo's part when it has many years have said that they are a family-orientated company, and that's what they cater to. And this is not catering to um, families or even young adolescents. This is more catering towards young adults, men. And I find it very distasteful because if you knew the history behind Playboy and the person that runs it, I mean, he's basically a pedophile. You know what I mean? He's like a almost 70-year-old man sleeping with 18, 19-year-old girls for profit, exploiting them. He's been exploiting women for over 50 years now at this point, and that's my problem with it. It was a poor taste in partnership on Nintendo's part. It's a poor taste in what the character represents in Bayonetta for women at least. And I got some people that actually came to my page and actually left some really crazy comments and
Really?
saying that I had to block a few people.
Whoa.
And basically saying that if women want to basically exploit themselves, it's fine. What do I care? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a fan. I'm a fanboy now. I'm being labeled, but I'm not speaking out just to speak out for the sake of women to get women's to like what I'm saying or to agree with what I'm saying. I just disagree with the exploitation of women. Period. Doesn't matter if it's Playboy or anywhere else in the world, and they're just basically pandering to men. That game is pandering to men only, and I don't see any woman that would say, well, this game is great just because of how they exploit women. It's a great game. The fundamental parts of it is great. But the sexualization, the sexist components of it is disgusting, and it's a shame.
Mm-hmm. Denny, how do you feel? How do you feel about Nintendo? I don't know if Playboy exists in your country. I think it does. I think it does. But how do you feel about Nintendo having a deal with like promoting Bayonetta 2 using Playboy?
That's so unusual
Mm-hmm.
from Nintendo using sexual stuff, because Nintendo is more about family.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel? How do you feel if they did that with Lara Croft?
No.
He said no. He said no.
Well, Lara Croft is different. She is known as the sex symbol.
Yeah, but still, would that upset you? Like, do you feel like it's still?
If it isn't, well, I don't know. Playboy, they just show some boobs, right?
They do more than that.
They show naked women. They have articles of
If they
different things.
were trying to be like Lara Croft, if they don't have clothes on, I would be so offended. But if they put the clothes on, then I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl have to be good looking.
Oh my God!
Lara is good looking.
Yeah, but like the whole point.
Ugly woman.
But the whole point. Does it not upset you that women are being do you feel like women are being exploited in this way though? Like, do you feel like they're that despite who the character is, Bayonetta, Lara Croft, Naruto, or any video game character that's female that you can think of, do you think that this is like a portrayal? Do you think this is a bad portrayal of women? Like,
Yeah, it does give you a kind of view like women just only used for sexual stuff.
mm-hmm.
It's not a good look for women in general.
Okay, all right,
It's
all
not
right.
res-
Lynn, as a woman, I know that this upsets you. Um, how do you feel overall about it?
Well, I mean, there was a big debate on my Facebook page earlier in reference to that, and it was completely one-sided because it was a whole bunch of men, and I wanted to get perspective of women on the subject because the men couldn't seem to understand why I felt the way I did, or they always wanted to bring up the fact that, oh, well, y'all always complain that y'all wanted to have mature games on Nintendo. Now you have mature games on Nintendo, and now you're going to complain about that. It's not the fact that the game is mature, okay? That doesn't matter. You know, the fact is that yes, it is over sexualizing women. You know, I mean, and she's naked in half of the freaking game. She's sucking on lollipops, and and there's all this sexually suggestive crap going on. Of course, it's going to appeal to a certain demographic, a certain type of people, gamers or whatnot. And no, I don't have to play the game. That is beside the point as well. The point is, they didn't have to portray her that way. To me, it's very distasteful, very distasteful. But of course, men are not going to see it that way because this is what they're used to anyway. This is how they see us in general.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that Bayonetta? Well, actually, let me ask Thuggy this question before I go into this next question. Thuggy, how do you feel about the whole Bayonetta 2 being advertised through Playboy?
It's a surprise. I wouldn't think Nintendo would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really got much to say about it. Just a surprise that Nintendo did that.
Oh, okay. All right. What I feel about this subject, about this is that originally I didn't think that they did the whole deal thing. I didn't know that it was an actual, like, it was going to be ads and stuff. I just thought that they used a model that happened to be a Playboy model because they're trying to find a girl that looks the part of Bayonetta, and that's what originally I thought. That's why I said I had hardly anything in it. I didn't see any pictures. I didn't see nothing. I mean, I saw Lynn, that you posted up stuff, and I was reading the comments in the debate. And yes, it was extremely one-sided. And in a demographic which, in a community where the majority is male gamers, and I feel like on the rise, like maybe next generation, there's going to be an even bigger rise of a lot more female gamers. Because now a lot more girls and boys are playing video games the same, growing up in this age. I mean, at least from what I'm seeing. So the thing is that I guess this leads me to my next question, which is interesting. If Bayonetta had been an exclusive on Xbox or PlayStation, and they did a deal with Playboy, do you think this would have been do you even think this would be an issue? Do you think because this is Nintendo doing a complete 180 on their family thing, that this is the reason why the story is so big? Or do you think it would have been equally big if Sony did it or Xbox did it?
I mean, I think that it doesn't make a difference what platform exploitation is happening on.
Mm-hmm.
If it was happening on those other two platforms, I would feel just as much outrage. But the fact that those other two platforms did not do it and Nintendo did, it brings even more outrage and bewilderment to a lot of people because we just didn't see this coming. It just don't fit. It's like trying to fit a square into a triangle. You know what I mean? Slot. It just will not fit, never makes sense because it gets away from the values, at least the values that you try to portray that your particular company has. The council has never supported anything this ratchet, anything this far-fetched, far as the exploitation part is concerned. My biggest problem is that if a woman is saying, look, you know, this is exploiting women. And I saw the comments that Lynn also wrote on Facebook. And if she's saying, hey, look, this is exploitive, and this is how I feel as a woman, as a man, at that point, you should shut the fuck up because you don't know what it's like to be a woman. You don't know what it's like to be exploited. And your opinion really should be kept to yourself. You should actually be trying to understand the perspective that women are coming from when they come out and voice their opinions. So that's why when I saw it, I already knew exactly what was right and what was wrong with it. What was wrong with it was it's a game that's created for male chauvinistic men, not all, but some. And not only that, it's a game that is created to entice young boys to say, "Ooh, look at titties," or "Ooh, look at her boobies," or "Look at her ass," or "Look at her body." It's so captivating. Like grown men is not going to pay any attention to this. Grown men are going to look at this like, come on, really? This is video gaming. Just like I looked at it, like this is no place for that. There's no place for that much degree of savagery when it comes to the visualization, how we visualize our women. So I think that overall, you know, hell no, it wouldn't make any matter or sense if it was on the PS4 and the Xbox One because it would have been just as appalling, maybe even more due to the fact that those consoles are more prevalent and even more popular because there's been over 10 million PS4 sales, so you have over 10 million people looking at a game that is pushed by Playboy as well. I mean, you got to know the history behind the company. You got to know the history behind the man. Know the history behind the man in the company. How could you still go ahead and make a deal like this? Are you really that desperate for sales, for support, for people to come over and play on the Wii U? Because what this is actually going to do is make families, at least young mothers and young fathers that actually buy Nintendo products for the young children to say, hold up, I thought this was family orientated. I thought this was more for the youth. This would be safe for my kid to play. But now you're affiliated with Playboy, which is disgusting, and boobies and titties and everything like that. And so they're known for. They're going to second guess their purchase. So it's a bad move. I mean, it might sound good right now for Bayonetta and Nintendo, but overall, in the back end, it's going to come back to bite them in the butt.
Okay. Does anybody have any other comments that they'd like to add to this? Like Lynn, do you have anything that you want to say, or Denny?
No, I said enough earlier.
The only thing I can say is you can compare it with McDonald's with strippers. It doesn't fit.
Yeah.
The same situation with Nintendo and the Playboys.
Ms.K commented. She says, "Yeah, the exploitation in the game is not cool." And I get what you're saying, boss. That's not good marketing for Nintendo. I think, and then Thomas says, "I happen to love Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2." Okay, all right.
Yeah, but he's probably, I'm assuming, he's probably like 15 years old and never saw a woman naked before. So, I mean, you gotta understand, it's going to be great for people that never saw a woman naked before who didn't get the opportunity to express their sexuality. But for grown adults, they're looking at this like, really? Is it really that serious for you to implement this as a part of it? Like, it's not that serious, man. If you want to see titties and ass, go out and interact with some women and get reviewed. But don't look for it in a video game. I mean, don't look to get your jollies off in a video game. I mean,
but you know, the thing is that, look, personally, you know, I did buy this game, and in a way, you know, it's in a way I kind of supported this, but I bought it before that whole Playboy deal happened. But the thing is that still the game was exploiting women, whether Playboy or not, it was still, you know, it was still doing it. And this just makes it worse than what it already was, and so it adds on to it. The thing is that I like the game because of its intricate combo system. It has this amazing combo system, and I love the combo system in this game like so freaking much. Like, and you know what? And I don't know. That's the reason why I play Bayonetta. That's the reason why I play Bayonetta. Yes, it could do with all those. It could do away with all those sexually suggestive parts. Because I'm pretty sure that her character will be equally interesting if you take all those sexual parts out. If you gave her like some sort of outfit or something that was, I don't know, that was neutral, something that she would wear throughout the whole entire game. That's just not her hair. Like the whole hair coming off of her and being naked is uncalled for. It really is. And like if she just kept the suit as is, I mean, she could have kept the suit as is, like the leather suit and whatever, and just like got rid of the sexually suggestive parts, and then just kind of just did their own thing. But yeah. Oh, wait a minute. We got another comment. Hold up. It says, "No, I'm quite old, thank you, and I don't care about nudity in games." Bayonetta is and then we also have RJ Locks. It says Bayonetta is a caricature. Complaining about Bayonetta is like complaining about Kratos.
How you even compare the two? Now, like that was a real dumbass statement. Like first of all, he's not exploiting his sexuality as who he is as an individual. You might have scenes in the game where he's actually sleeping with women, but he's sleeping with women very briefly. This entire game, if I press X, Y, or whatever button I press, her legs possibly could be spread open. The point is that they affiliate with Playboy, and that's a company that exploits women. So that's what you need to understand and wrap your brains around to initially tackle this topic. It's not about complaining. And if you was old enough or an adult enough to understand constructive criticism, then it wouldn't have gone over your head like such. At the end of the day, if you know what exploitation is, then you would be against it. But of course, here in America, that's what this country is derived on: exploiting women, putting women down, women as a second-rate, inferior, second-class citizens. It's always been about that. So now that you know that, how could you still sit there and say that we're complaining? We're not complaining. We're basically expressing our opinions on this particular game. I mean, whether that was your sister in the Playboy Mansion getting fucked by an 80-year-old man, would you still say, well, I'm complaining? That's somebody's daughter that's being exploited in that particular mansion. And now Nintendo chooses to affiliate themselves with a company as such. I mean, Hugh Hefner has been charged but not convicted so many times on maybe statutory rape, women saying that he raped them. I mean, come on, like how could you sit there and overlook that? I mean,
I mean, yeah. You know, the thing is that look, to go to your Kratos Bayonetta comparison, yes, Kratos is shirtless for most of the game. Yes, Kratos is
But
a
he's
very violent person.
shirtless, though. With Bayonetta, you see boobs and butt. You know, you may not be able to see the front part because she has a Barbie doll body, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you cannot forget, you have to see the background. Kratos is a god, and Bayonetta is just a human being, robot thing.
Well, Bayonetta's a witch, so
Wow.
she's not. So she has magical powers of her own. But the thing is that okay, let me see if I can put it in perspective. I played Bayonetta 1. I played Bayonetta 2. I've completed them both, and you know there are like in the second one they kind of went like the first one wasn't as bad with the sexual suggestions and things like that. The second one was definitely worse in portraying her in that way. Yes. I understand Kratos could have been like they could have made Kratos a chauvinistic thing, and it would have been either way. They could have made Kratos a complete and utter asshole, which technically he is, but they could have made him even worse. They could have made him just like because there was a God of War trophy actually that they had to change. It was called Bros Before Hoes, and it was in the newest God of War, which was Ascension. And they had to change it to Bros Before Foes because the whole scene had Kratos taking one of the women characters who's a god. She's a god. What was it? It was the sisters of Fortune. He took one of the Sisters of Fortune and he had to like pound her head against like a rock or something, or he was punching her continuously in the face. And then to have that trophy be called Bros Before Hoes, I mean.
But even if that trophy was even there, that's still not exploiting women.
It's still.
I mean, at the end of the day, Kratos is a bad example that he was trying to use.
Yeah.
Someone even told me, they even tried to use the example of slavery. It was like, well, look at it as, wasn't slavery exploitation? No, of course it was exploitation. But the slaves didn't have the opportunity to fucking choose to be slaves or not. Even though these women have the opportunity to choose whether they want to be affiliated with Playboy or not, that doesn't make it right still. They're still being exploited.
Mm-hmm. You know, but then, regardless, people are going to just buy Bayonetta. Some people are not going to buy Bayonetta. And the thing is that, you know, some people, and I'm not saying everybody out there is buying Bayonetta solely for the purpose of looking at boobs and butt and stuff like that. No, some people actually like it like I do. They like it because of the combo system. Normally, I could care less about the story of Bayonetta. I mean, the story is okay. It's a good story. It's about people getting their memories back. It always, same one was Bayonetta getting her memory back, and the second one is, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's basically getting a memory back. And so yes, exploitation, yes, this game really does take it far. There are other games that definitely exploited women in a very bad way. And if anything, like if they were to do this with a guy, you know, it won't be looked at as like if they did a bunch of like, I don't know, well, no, it really wouldn't work. Like, you see, that's a stupid example. I can't even use it as an example.
I mean, people are going to say, well, look at Grand Theft Auto. Okay, look at Grand Theft Auto. But Grand Theft Auto is not affiliated with a Playboy company that is known for exploiting women. Grand Theft Auto isn't known solely for exploiting women. Playboy is known solely for exploiting women. We know that. That's all they do. That's all they know. So that's the primary red herring in this particular situation. That's all they do. So when you affiliate with that, that brings the baggage with that. That brings the baggage that they have created on their own along to your company that you are trying to promote with. And now what? Where does Nintendo go from here? I don't want to see no child game come out next month. I don't want to see no little. I mean, it's like you can't be all over the place. If you're going to be 100 degrees to the right, then be 100 degrees to the right. But you can't be swaying back and forth, whatever which way the wind blows to try to get sales or try to get people to come over and play on your console.
Okay, we have another comment, and I don't know if I should read it because I think it's going to start like a big argument. But
please read it.
Bayonetta is an over-sexualized game, and I'm sorry, it's a good game. If you are so offended by the human body, I'm sorry, then you shouldn't play any adult game. It's exploitive. It's exploitive when Nintendo aligned themselves with Playboy. Please separate yourself from Bayonetta and look at the Nintendo Playboy thing.
See, that's a rudimentary comment, so I'm not going to respond to that. So that don't even make sense. Like, how do I even respond to that? Like, how do you get from one degree to another degree? Like, when did I say that I'm not familiar with the women's body or against the women's body or not being able to allow women to express? This is not my fight. You got to understand. This is not my fight. The point that we're trying to make in the premise, and I explain it one more time, right, is that you got a company that's exploiting women, and you got a gaming company that's back in the game, right? That's very sexually orientated. Great, have no problem with that. There's many games that are sexual orientated. I have no problem with that either. But when you combine that game with a company that exploits women, that's when it becomes a problem. As a man, that's a problem. I realize that's a problem because there are a ton of women that are not going to agree with what's going on in Bayonetta. There's a ton of women that don't agree with what's going on in Playboy. So I'm always going to speak out for them. I'm always going to speak out for those that are being exploited. So whether he understands that or not, that's on him. But I'm sure I'm much older than he is, but it just don't seem like his logic is not really adding up. It's like coming to a picnic with 2 sandwiches short, because it's just not validating the point he's trying to make. My point is very clear and is well made.
All right. All right. Well, let's see. I guess this is a very. I didn't really like. This is very, because the thing is that this whole thing started with the Gamergate issue, right? And then because women were being like made fun of in the Gamergate situation, and it's not everybody in the Gamergate is bad. There was just a certain few chosen people that were making the whole Gamergate look bad. So it's like I honestly, it's just like now this whole thing, it's like now this whole thing where it seems like a lot of guys are against the whole women thing. Now it's like they don't want to like mention, they don't want feminist stuff in their video games. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's just the thing is that this shouldn't be an issue anymore. It shouldn't be an issue. Look, girls play games. Girls play games. Yeah, sure, they're not the demographic right now. Sure, they're not the main ones that are pushing. Oh, Kuuppon!
Hey.
Oh, what's up, Kuuppon? Girl, I tagged you earlier today.
I got people over, so I might be kind of here and there, but.
So you're gonna be coming in and out.
Yeah.
Did you hear about it? Did you hear about the whole Bayonetta and Playboy?
I finally got my purse.
About the Bayonetta, what?
Tasha, I finally got my purse.
Bayonetta with the whatchamacallit. Oh my god, I lost it. Bayonetta and Playboy.
Bayonetta. Oh yeah, I heard about it. I think it's an awesome thing. It's a good way to market it. I mean.
So you're opposite.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't see why people are having a problem with it.
So you don't feel like
they did it in a tasteful. No, they did it in a tasteful way. They could have had her butt naked, all of spread eagle and everything, but they didn't. They did it very tastefully, so I don't have a problem with it. She had her shirt off in one of them where she was, naked, but she was covered, couldn't see nothing. She looked like Bayonetta. They did it tastefully. They could have did it in all kinds of different ways to really exploit a female, but they did not. So I don't have a problem with it. So those people who do have a problem with it, that's their opinion, that's their view on it, and that's cool. I'm all good with it.
Mhm.
But
okay,
yeah,
so we got two completely different opinions here. So that's interesting. Very interesting.
I want to put this out there. I don't have a problem with her or the character that they created or the game. I have a problem with the affiliation with Playboy. So let me make that quite clear so that the viewers that are watching that do have common sense and have critical thinking skills understand that.
Okay, so it's all right. All right. So, all right, Kuuppon, I wanted to ask you, since it is in the spirit of Halloween, and I wasn't sure you were going to be a part of this episode, but since it is in the spirit of Halloween, what do you think in general? Like, what do you think? What is your most scariest game that you ever played?
My scariest game I ever played for me?
Yeah.
Probably like Silent Hill, like I said, running away from the Pyramid Head had me crying, so I never played again. And I know I'm a wuss, but it's all good, whatever. I just don't like horror games, so after playing that, and surprisingly, I went to go see the Silent Hill movie, and it didn't have an effect on me as opposed to actually playing the game. But I don't know. I'm weird that way. I guess having like lights off and completely dark, and
and
having
nobody around you.
Just my boyfriend, but he like kind of popped in at the last minute, like because he told me to play the game. I was like, cool, leave. So he leaves, does his little thing. I'm playing my game, chilling, having fun. Things popping out from here and there. And I was like, all right, it's not that bad. And then Pyramid Head shows up, and that was just it for me. I was done. I was like, I'm done. I can't play this. He was like, are you crying? I'm like, shut up. I don't know. I'm a baby. I can't.
Oh my.
I just can't.
See, I never played a Silent Hill game. So I guess I was never around when that whole entire fiasco of scary games came out. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Yeah, you and Denny never met. So this is the first time a Gamers Nation first. No, well, this is not technically the first, but Kuuppon, this is Denny. Denny, this is Kuuppon.
Hi, Denny. How you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yay! I know it's
What
very
kind of
awkward.
gamer is Kuuppon?
What's up?
What kind of gamer are you?
What kind of gamer am I?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, what consoles and what kind of games?
Oh, whatever I can get my hands on. It doesn't matter to me. I just get to the games. I don't care about the consoles. But I prefer Nintendo, if that's what you're asking. I prefer Nintendo's console overall. However, none of them matter to me. Like, if it's a means to get to a game, I'm going to get to it. Especially since I just bought an Xbox One just to get Sunset Overdrive. I don't care. I'm about the games.
Do you have it? Do you have it?
My neighbor has it right now.
Okay, all right, so good. It came.
Yeah,
I'm happy
out
that
of town.
it came. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So you'll see the unboxing when I get back home. I'll do the unboxing and everything, and then I'll start.
Do you plan on doing a walkthrough for it?
I'm gonna do a playthrough because I think that one's gonna have me cursing up a storm, so it should be fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be cursing up a storm. That's right.
Yeah.
But just stay grinding, and
I'll figure it out. Don't tell me nothing. Just stop. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Y'all gonna see me fail a bunch of miserable times, but after I get the hang of it, things will be good.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Does anybody have anything that they want to share? Anything at all?
Nothing.
I know it's awkward. It's awkward.
I don't know.
About gaming?
Well, it doesn't have to be about gaming. Since like now there's like no gaming news that we can talk about that I don't think anybody's interested in. We can just go right into other topics like trailers that we've seen for movies or stuff like that. Well, I guess we could talk about scary movies since it's Halloween. What's everybody's favorite scary movie to watch for Halloween?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's not scary, but I love it. It's cute, and Jack is my boy. So
do you watch it more on Halloween or do you watch it more on Christmas?
Halloween.
Okay, so you watch it more on Halloween. Okay, because
yeah,
I have friends that they go back and forth. They watch it back and forth.
I kind of watch it in between. I start with Halloween and watch it all the way up till Christmas, usually on and off. You can do both. It's both. So hey.
Yeah. Denny, what's your favorite scary movie?
The Bride of Chucky.
Yeah. The Bride, out of all the Chucky's, your favorite? The Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, I love Tiffany.
Oh, so Tiffany. Oh, so you like the character Tiffany? Okay. All right. Bawse, what's your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie would have to be Halloween.
Halloween, the first one. Okay. It's not the Rob Zombie version. We're talking about the original one, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. All right, I just want to make sure. Lynn. What's your favorite scary movie?
I like the Freddy Krueger movies.
Boo!
Because Freddy jokes with you before he kill you. You know, I always thought those
Chucky was funnier than Freddy.
I always thought they were funny. I never thought
they were all
were like scary. And there were friends of mine that they was like, "Oh my God, you know, Freddy Krueger is so scary." I'm like, "No, he's not. He's funny." What used to scare the shit out of me was watching them Jason movies, Friday 13th movies. Those were scary to me.
Yeah.
My favorite would have to be the all the Freddy Krueger movies. They're funny.
No, I haven't heard about Freddy Krueger. I saw the movie when I was a little kid.
So how many of those movies are cheesy now to you guys? Now that you've seen them over again.
All of them.
All of them. I think Chucky is the most cheesiest out of them all. Because really, think about a doll chasing you around, and you can't beat the shit out of a doll. I mean, I'm sorry. That's cheesy as heck. I'm sorry. I picked that thing up and ground it.
The the doll is very stealthy. It hides. It
Oh,
doesn't
hell
show
no.
itself.
You're not going to be
It
hiding in
hides.
my house. I put you up on the shelf and you're gone now. Trust and believe you will be found within minutes.
Just hope you don't get stabbed in the process.
Oh, I won't get stabbed. It will.
But
First, it's jumping off of a shelf, and you're going to get stabbed from that. Okay.
Yeah, but he hides good.
How strong can a freaking doll be? I'm sorry, I don't care if he was once human. How can he?
Chuck is actually.
I know it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But Thuggy, what's your favorite scary movie?
Thuggy.
I really don't got one, but I'll just name a movie that was really scary to me when I was smaller. That is The Ring.
Oh, The Ring.
Yeah, I remember that.
What was my scary movie? Okay, I remember growing up, I used to watch Chucky all the time. My mom thought I was gonna be a serial killer because I would watch it multiple times a day. I don't know what it was about that damn movie that I liked so much, because when I watch it now, I don't enjoy it. So I'm like, I mean, because it's cheesy, like Kuuppon said, it's cheesy. Like, seriously, literally, like, there are times where whatchamacallit, like, in I think it was in the third Child's Play movie where Andy grabs the doll, right? And he, like, slams the doll to the damn floor over and over again. I'm like, why did you do that in the first place? Like, why didn't you just do that in the damn first place? Why don't you break it? Why don't you do something? And I'm like, whatever. I'm like, you had this doll ruin your life, put you through foster care and everything. I'm like, really? Really? you let it go that far? But whatever. I don't know. But
The new movie.
PlayStation is having a sale.
Really? What's sale?
It's called Sale of the Dead. It ends on 11/2, up to 70% off, up to 80% off for PlayStation Plus members. So they have, it's week 2 of Sale of the Dead, games like Outlast, Silent Hill, Book of Memories, and more, up to 70% off, 80% with Plus members.
Sweet. Okay.
Hi, Ms.K.
Oh my God. Everybody's here now.
Trent's not here.
What's up, Denny?
Trent's not here.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We've missed you, Denny. I was like, I'm going to have to go to bed.
You should.
You should.
You should.
Yeah, I missed you all.
Yeah, we missed you.
Oh my God. So Ms.K, how you enjoying your Halloween?
It's been a busy Halloween. They had a parade and stuff this way, and I had my godson. I had to take him home, but it was cool. It was cool. I'm glad to be home. Let's just say that.
So you're done with all that. You're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
No trick or treating for you?
Nope.
What was your most scariest game that you've ever played?
You answered that for her.
I know she said it, but I want her to go more into detail.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Why does it scare her?
I don't really do survival horror games anyway, so I think I played it on a dare, I think, and I probably should have never done that. But Siren Blood Curse on the PS3 is what I played.
Oh my God, I never even heard of that game.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. I don't even know what I really don't remember what company developed that game, but it's an old game. It's an older game.
Oh, okay.
Well, did you get you
All right. So, all right. So, I guess in Halloween episode. I mean, wait. How long have we been doing this show? We started at 4:40. It's 6:02. Damn, we've been doing this for longer than an hour.
Oh, no.
My God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I get crazy. You know, I've been struggling this whole entire episode because when I'm tired, you know, I'm
tired.
Aww.
Yesterday was my birthday, and I've been having trouble.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
You know it.
So I had my birthday yesterday, and then and I had trouble sleeping, and then so I decided, since I'm having trouble sleeping, I might as well beat Sunset Overdrive, which I did.
Boo.
Cool.
Did you say boo or coo?
Yes, I'm boo. Ain't
Why
over
you
here.
calling me? Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Gatorade.
I didn't go on vacation. I didn't know what to do. So I'm playing Sunset Overdrive, and I beat it to completion. That is it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm throwing a jar of jelly at you.
Oh my gosh, Jelly! Look at Jelly all over the place.
Will the game completer? That's him.
I know, right? Like 2 days later.
Actually,
it's done.
the thing is that I didn't 100% it. I just beat the story. That was my main purpose. So I have to buy all the maps. I have to do the side missions. I have to do the a few other things and things like that. So I'm like, oh my God. So I don't know. So did any of you get access to the alpha of Evolve?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
It's a game called Evolve. There was an alpha for it.
What's it for?
It's for PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox One. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you did get it. I don't think you signed up for it because you
I haven't been on anything yet, so I know I ain't.
I'm pretty sure the PS4 won't get it because the network is popular.
I actually got a code. I got a code, and I let my PlayStation sit there to download it to only find out that it don't work.
Wow.
Of course not.
That's some crap.
Oh my God! Again, PlayStation.
How much longer is PlayStation going to even be around? That's not the big question. I don't think they're going to be long. I don't think they're going to be around much longer, y'all.
Yeah,
I really don't. And it's sad.
Aren't they doing surveys now? They said they're doing surveys.
Yeah, they're doing surveys now, and everybody's.
Yeah, and I've answered a couple of those surveys too.
Good.
And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to lie on those surveys.
I'm gonna answer the surveys because this has got to stop.
It does. It does.
Don't lie on them, y'all. Those y'all listen.
I'm not
Lie
going
on them. Don't be a fanboy. Tell the truth.
Right. I hope people tell the truth.
Yeah, tell the truth. Say that the service sucks and that the games that they're giving us are not up to par to what the subscription is worth, and they need to get theirs together. And and yes, be very vocal.
Mm-hmm.
Very vocal.
It's the only way it's gonna change.
Yes.
If you want PlayStation to really be as the best, like y'all keep screaming about as far as fanboys are out there, then you need to tell the truth about it. Get them surveys, tell them the truth, let them know.
That's it. Let them know. If it sucks, tell them it sucks. I mean, there's different ways you can say it, but hey, let them know.
You can be nice about it, but also be firm about it.
There's
ways to be firm, and there's ways to be, there's ways to be firm, and there's ways to be, Professional, yeah. There's ways to be firm and ways to be professional.
Yep. Don't type it in all caps and stuff like. Don't
I say do it. Type it all.
No, that's what I do.
You thought as a rebel, I tell you.
Every
time. My emotion.
I play Dust, and there's a certain part in Dust that always froze on me, no matter what I did. The only way I could get through that part if I just skipped the story, and that's it. So I would sit through like a freaking half-hour cutscene to only be told that the game crashes, and then it gives me a survey. I say fix it.
You gotta tell them more than fix it because it is very vague.
No. And sometimes one time I even think I went as far as cursing. Yes. I said fucking fix it. I cannot believe it. I was so agitated because I said now I have to restart a save play. I have to restart a freaking save file yet again. Only for it to be freaking knocked out of.
Will said I couldn't platinum the game because of that.
But I did.
I want my platinums away. The bastards! Burn the witch!
Oh my God! But does anybody else have anything they would like to add before we?
I wish I hadn't missed everything.
I know, like everybody came in.
I managed to get free, and I was like, oh heck yeah!
I was about 90 to get home. I said,
No, Ms.K, never do that. Never do that. I do not want
She's
to hear
playing on
that.
her Forza. Her Forza.
Look, Ms.K, I know that you are a car fan,
Everything.
but and I know that you're fiending for your Forza fix because you're waiting for that Xbox.
I
But
got
Ms.K,
something.
please do not risk your life. Please.
I got something. Are anybody going out later tonight?
For
No.
what?
Well,
Like for
I'm
what?
sorry. I like to party. I thought y'all
Oh
did
my
too.
God.
Girl, I'm too old for that shit.
I'm too old for that shit too, but I'm still doing it. You too old to play games. What
You
game?
are
Now
never
what?
too old to play
No,
games.
you are too old to play games. If you too old to go
Nowhere.
out and
You are
party for
never
Halloween
too old to play
and
games.
Christmas,
I ain't going out for Halloween.
I don't go out partying. I'll party in my home with my
well, if you
own
did,
shit.
what would be your costume? How about that?
Oh, what would be the
If
costume?
if you
Where-
did
if
go
we
out
were
and
going
party, what
out?
would your costume be?
I will be the female Luigi.
Yes! I think female Luigi be giving everybody the death stare. She'd be giving everybody that death stare. She'd be like, oh, are you supposed to be Luigi?
Yes. Ooh, this is even better. You can get a female Luigi, get you like a makeshift car, and
Yeah.
you have that hanging off of you, and then give them the death stare.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, wait. You know what would be even more funnier, right? If Miss K was in her actual car in the Luigi, and every time when somebody does something wrong on the road, she gives them that death stare. Be like, you lucky I don't have a shot.
You can't do that stuff out on the road.
Oh, no.
Crazy.
Oh, God, especially on Halloween, no.
No, I wouldn't do that.
So Lynn, what would you go as on Halloween?
I don't know.
You don't know Lynn?
No, first thing that came to my mind is Batgirl.
Who
No.
Either that or Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. That's an excuse to look slutty. Some of these girls don't know how to pull it off right. I think every Halloween is an excuse for most girls to go out and be the slut of the day. And I'm sorry, I don't understand why.
I've seen that.
I'm like, really? You want to be that when you don't even know what that is?
Exactly.
What's
I don't even know what they're
Superwoman and Superman and whatever else there is, Wonder Woman. You don't even know who Wonder Woman is. Well, I like her costume because she looks like a slut. But other than that, you don't know what she represents.
God.
I'm just saying.
Oh my lord.
I'm gonna be some weird little mummy ghost thing or whatever, or
What
ghost.
would you be, Kuuppon? What would you be?
Well, if I could actually be something,
What would be your costume?
I would just be Evelyn from Assassin's Creed because that's the only Assassin's Creed I like.
I mean, I liked your cosplay on your.
I normally do her. That's my girl.
All right, go ahead. Jenny, what would you be for Halloween, even though it's not Halloween where you're at anymore?
Can I choose two?
Go ahead, choose two. Go ahead.
First one is going to be a zombie Hogwarts student.
Okay. That's interesting.
It is.
Alright.
And
the second one is probably going to be a male version of Lara Croft.
I knew that was coming.
So you mean Nathan Drake?
Indiana Jones.
Actually, I could totally see you pulling off Nathan Drake.
Yeah, you could do it.
You have the hair for it. You have the hair for it.
Hair for it.
So I think you could pull off Nathan Drake very well.
I don't have his photos though.
I mean, well, like if this is a what if you have, if you could.
He can put his clothes off and give it to me.
Okay. Well, we'll ask the game creators to make you.
Maybe a big fruit.
Whatchamacallit? Boss, what would you go for Halloween? Or who would you be as?
I wouldn't be anything, man. Those years are gone.
You're so sad.
All right, what could I possibly be? I'm 6'3", stocky build. I look like a football player. What am I really going to be?
You know what? I know who you could be. Boss, listen. I got it. You could be the kingpin. Yeah, what? Yeah.
No.
No.
Why not? Put your spin on it. Get your smokes and stuff. Just be smoking. Got a nice crisp suit on. Tell them mofos what it's all about.
Nah, I would be Idris
Spider-Man
Elba.
ain't got nothing
I
on
couldn't be
me.
anybody.
Idris Elba. What made you choose him?
I like his style.
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay.
I can work with that. That's cool.
That's
Good
the
taste, good taste.
BBC right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thuggy, who would you be?
Go, Thuggy.
Go Thuggy.
It's your birthday.
Ruto.
I'll probably just look for a scary match and just put that on.
Really?
Okay.
Really? Thuggy, come on. Thuggy. Oh my God.
I'm good.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Oh.
Who would you be, Will?
Oh God, this is really interesting.
Princess Peach.
A Super Smash Bros.
Yes.
What?
I would like, okay, if it actually existed, I'd probably cosplay as a Super Smash Brothers fan. But
I knew.
still, but the thing is that I can't because I'll probably go as Little Mac.
Little Mac.
Boxer. I'll probably go Little Mac. And if I had the body for it, I would go as Ike, definitely.
Okay.
But if anything, I would just wear like a T-shirt if it existed that had Super Smash Brothers on it and say I'm the biggest Super Smash Brothers fan. Have a GameCube controller and be like, trick or treat, settle it in Smash.
Why not Mario? You fit in Mario.
No, I don't want to be Mario. Oh God, everybody's Mario.
You can't walk with Ms.K.
Look. No, I don't want to be Mario. Mario's too. Everybody does it. Like every 4-year-old kid.
If you do that, I'll be Rosalina or Peach.
Rosalina. Peach. We're done with Peach. Peach is old news. It's all about the Rosalina.
Yeah, go as Rosalina.
Yeah.
I think Rosalina is Peach and Luigi's daughter anyway, but you know, it's whatever. I watch too much Game Theory.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God.
They got it on in one of them cows.
Ever since they made that, I was like, oh, okay, that's Luigi's daughter. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. No. Well, it hasn't been proven, but
it hasn't really been proven. But they have it like
theory.
Nintendo DNA, don't they?
Well, Nintendo. Well, the thing is that this gets people.
Nintendo got some undertones about all their characters. Man, if you get deep into it.
I know. Think about that castle. Can't never catch. I'm like, what's she doing in that castle? What's going on?
Like I'm still questioning Peach's little issues with Bowser, as y'all can see on my gameplays. I'm questioning them. I'm sorry.
I mean, like, I swear, there's something that's going on between them two because she gets kidnapped way too damn much.
She want to get kidnapped.
Yeah, she want to get kidnapped. She's like Mario saves her and he fails all the time, but I don't know what's going on between them, but she must be having a lot of fun.
And where did Bowser Jr. come from? Because they made it.
Where did any of the Koopa kids come from?
Yeah.
You know the amount of times that she gets kidnapped. Equals the amount of Koopa kids that they're in.
She get knocked up.
Peach is a mama.
Peach is a mom. No, but anyway, we're gonna have to end today's episode. I know everything is there and everybody's here and stuff and it sucks, but we gotta end today's episode. I know. It's Halloween. Kuuppon, I know you want to go party.
Yes,
she's ready.
I am.
And Ms.K, oh no, you're partying right now. And Ms.K, I know that you want to put on a Luigi hat and start like giving the middle finger to everybody with the
PlayStation Network. I stare at that.
Show for you. Number one. But anyways, so we're gonna do the segment where we advertise ourselves. So let's do it. So we're gonna start with Bawse. Bawse, advertise yourself.
What up, YouTube? It's Brooklyn Bawse, man, the one that have the most common sense when sense isn't common. Holla at your boy. You see what I'm saying? I still think that the Bayonetta Playboy situation is still, horrific. It's an atrocity. You know what I mean? They exploiting women over there at Playboy, and Nintendo's gonna go over there That's not a really good move. That's a dirty move. But hey, that's just my opinion. I can't get rudimentary people to agree with logic. So anyone Brooklyn Bawse, I know where to find me at.
All right, and we got Denny. Advertise yourself. Oh my God, I haven't said that in a while.
Thank you all for watching, and I'm Danny, and I love you all, and I don't know what to say.
Aww.
Hey! Hey!
Hey.
And all right, Kuuppon.
Yay!
Advertise yourself.
Hi guys, this is Kuuppon Strives. Sorry I came in late, but you know, better late than never. I'm your gaming diva. You know, you can catch me on Kuuppon Strives, my channel, a little gameplay, a little bit of ranting here and there, a little bit of other things and some shenanigans. So you know, that's all we're all about. And you know, gaming is my thing, so it's all about the games.
All right, Lynn. Advertise yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Lynn, aka iPod1 Reviewer. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and YouTube, here on YouTube, on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You can make it happen.
All right, Ms.K. Advertise yourself.
This is your girl, Ms.K, aka 219 Gary IND. When you trick-or-treaters go out trick-or-treating tonight, be careful. Whatever you do, be safe. Be careful. And I mean that.
All right. Thuggy Plus. Advertise yourself.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Thuggy Plus. That's the plus sign of the word. Check out my channel, and you can tweet me on Twitter. I am Thuggy.
All right. All right. And okay, Lynn, set me off. Go ahead.
Will. Advertise yourself.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Will of Gaming. If you guys want to see gameplay of anything that I've done of Sunset Overdrive, which is my current game, be sure to go on the Will of Gaming, and hopefully see you there. I'm on the road to 20 subscribers. I'm currently at 19. You could be the 20th if you haven't. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, the Halloween episode. We kind of went all over the place with this one. It was very, we didn't have the organization, I guess, this time around. And that was my fault. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. We will see you on Monday with more hot topics in gaming. See you guys. Bye. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.